Hi, this is Dr. Dave. Let's take a look at how we can graph a function in Desmos. To do this, you'll need to go to desmos.com, that's DESMOS.com. When you go there, you'll see the window you see here, and all you need to do to start graphing is to press the Start Graphing button. You'll be given a place to type in your formula off to the left, and on the right is where your graph will appear. There's also down in the lower left-hand corner a place where you can type numbers, you can get inequalities, parentheses, powers, things like that. But for the function we're going to do, we're not going to need that, because the function we're going to do is f of x equals 10x plus 12. So all I need to do is go up to this little spot here, type f left parentheses x equals 10x plus 12. What you'll see is as I type that in, it was creating the graph right over here. Now, this isn't what I would call the best window. However, you can change the window here simply by left-clicking on the graph and dragging it how you want it to be. So there, I've gone ahead and made it so I have a window here where the origin is on the left-hand corner. The problem is the graph is way off here to the left-hand side. Sometimes by just dragging the graph around, it doesn't do enough to really make a nice comprehensive graph. So up in the right-hand corner is a little wrench here. That's the graph settings. Let's go ahead and click on that wrench. So what you'll notice here is there is a place for the x-axis, what I want the limits to be, and a place for the y-axis. So first, let's go ahead and make the x-axis go up to 10. So I click in that spot and then type 10. Click outside. Now I can see that it's running from approximately 0 out to 10. The problem is the graph is still going way off to the left-hand side here. So let's click on the wrench again. And now let's change the y values. Let's make these y values much larger. So let's try something like 50. When we do that, you can see now the graph is beginning to drop down a little bit. So let's try 100. Look at that. Now the graph runs across our screen and takes up the whole graph. Now I've lost some of my numbers down here, so let me drag this over a little bit. And now I have a very nice graph. I could maybe go a little bit higher with my y values here. Maybe go up to something like 120. And when I do that, now it runs across very, very nicely. So that's what I would call a nice comprehensive graph. If you need to graph another function on here, all you need to do is click over here on the left-hand side and then hit enter, and it'll give you a space where you can make another graph. If you want to change the color on your graph, you can come over here and click on this little button right here. That turns it off. Clicking on it again will go ahead and turn it back on. If you want to change the color, go up and click on this little nut right here. And then go over here and you can change the color to one of the colors they show here, like maybe purple. When you're done, just click done.